Hi Cancer, welcome. This is our weekly reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Inquiring for the week of August 19th through the 25th, 2016. Remember, this is a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God and we're all psychic, so see what messages resonate for you. It could be one nugget, it could be the whole reading, it could come to you later, but in the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation, and so on, so we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you, Cancer. Remember, how you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. In the end, is that your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you going to dive under the wave? Prepare for the wave? Take that wave. Or just ignore that wave. Is it not for you? In the end, it's always up to you. I also want to mention that if you have cards and you want to make this an interactive video with me and pull some cards for yourself at the same time, I encourage you to do so. See if you have more depth or personal signs that come up for your question. All right, let's get going with the reading for Cancer. I'm going to start, Cancer, with the Wisdom of the Oracle cards for us. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for Cancer this week. The highest and greatest good of all. One card to bring focus and clarity to the week for Cancer. Unfinished symphony. So something not finished, something left undone, you know, perhaps creativity. I want to say just sort of left alone. You have some paintings sitting around you didn't finish. You have to put the final details on. Perhaps like work in your home, like the final touches on the edges of things that you were painting before, like you had to stop and they're sort of left unfinished for too long. Perhaps it's time to get to that. That was weird with this. It's incomplete projects, so whatever that is for you. It can be something you started that's creative that you never finished. It could be a conversation you started and never finished. Let's see, it's something that's incomplete. It's a lesson that you still have to learn. You know, you still need to keep going on something, Cancer. It's unfinished business. It's a 10. So it's a transition card. It's ending one thing and beginning something else. Perhaps you started something else before you actually ended the last project. So it's telling you to go back in that center point or go back to the last project and put the final touches on it. So you feel like going into the new project is a new start. You feel refreshed. You don't feel attached to something still. You know, it's hard to start. I don't know. I mean, sometimes you can be really good at multitasking. So maybe you need to make a list. If you are a multitasker, Cancer, and you normally do a lot of things at once, you know, some people can't do a whole project, put it down, and then come back. But sometimes if you do that too much, you have a bunch of unfinished things and it clutters up. So perhaps go back and start to tie up loose ends, you know, finish those projects, finish those stories, finish, I want to say, the papers. Perhaps you grade papers or you're doing something like that. I hear contest, something about a contest. Perhaps you're a judge in a contest and you're putting something aside and you need to get to it. Let's see, it's when you have procrastination. So I want to say start to get things in order. Look at things that you left undone and go back to it before you begin something new. Let's get more clarity on that. I'm going to go to the Animal Oracle cards for Cancer. Let's pull one card, see what we have about the unfinished symphony. Penguin. So this period of darkness you're experiencing is about to be done. It's about to be over. Things are going to start fresh. They're going to become new again. This period of, I want to say, learning, growth, perhaps hard opportunity is ending. And you're gaining a lot of strength. You're coming out of the cold with this one. All right, let's get more clarity. I'm going to go to the Fairy Oracle for Cancer. Let's get another card and see what we have about a dark period that's passing and the sunny period coming for Cancer. Debt paid off. Well, that sounds good, Cancer. That's a good way to come out of the dark. So finances, perhaps paying attention to your finances, financial discipline perhaps. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. That's a nice card. I feel like there's a lot of freedom in this. Perhaps you get to do some new things, some creative endeavors that you didn't want to do before. Maybe you were worried about pursuing something creative because of finances, worried about if you could do it as a career. You did it as a hobby before. Perhaps you're going to incorporate your hobby into your life. You know, something's getting released that kept you in chains. It's going to free you up. Perhaps this is time too. You're going to have some time freed up so you can work on something creative. I feel like there's spirit in this card. Freedom of your spirit. Let's continue. I'm going to go to the Art of Life Tarot here. Let's go to one card for Cancer. Let's get more clarity on the week for Cancer. Financial abundance coming in for Cancer. I want to say opportunity, Cancer. Look for opportunity. Perhaps this is a new job, you know, a new start, a new partner, you know, a new idea that's going to take off later. I want to say if you have that inspiration, if you have that, like, idea, and it makes your spirit feel free, like, wow, I never thought of that before. If you get that this week, pay attention to that. Perhaps that's, you know, a different doorway to bring something fresh into your world. I feel like perhaps some of you even have, like, something tucked away that you've already done, you've already made, you've already created, or half created, perhaps like a half created song or something that you just have to finish. And perhaps that's going to help you bring this, you know, help you pay off your debt. Perhaps you didn't even know you're sitting on a gold mine with your own creativity. You know, it's in the closet. It's sitting around somewhere, even in your mind. I want to say get it on paper, get it recorded, get it painted, get it designed, get it printed. Do it. It's going to help you later. What have you been meaning to do? What does that bring up in you, Cancer? All right, let's see what we have for Cancer. The Two of Wands. All right, so I really like this card. All right, this is The Road with Acadius, detailed by Roger de la Fresnaye, 1908, Musée de la Ville, Paris, Musée Carnaval, Paris, France. Look at this card. It's just awesome. All right, it's a J.P. Morgan quote, and it says, the first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you're not going to stay where you are. All right, so in other decks, I feel like this is the handshake card. I feel like in this deck, it's putting gas in your engine so you can get it ready to go. You know, you have the engine started, it's warming up, and you're getting your stuff together, and you're getting in. You know, you haven't started exactly on the journey, but you know you're going somewhere. Or deciding you're going to. Perhaps you're stuck, and you need to decide to move, to do something, to push something forward, to get something moving, to get some gas in the engine and get it revving. All right, let's go to the Hanson Roberts deck and pull another card for Cancer. One card, bring clarity to Cancer. The Chariot. So you're moving towards victory, not little victory, Cancer. This is the big V, the big victory. It's your big chance. It's you and spirit, you know, the universe, God, your higher self, getting in the driver's seat together and working together to move you forward. Look for those big ideas. You know, this is you coming into balance after the storm, you know, after the rough waters, after the, I want to say the troubling and the cold times. Perhaps the snow melted now. You know, you found balance between your masculine and your feminine, what you allow and what you do. The sky is clear above you. You know, I feel like in this card, it's the sun and the moon out at the same time. You know, I feel like this card is also wisdom because of the Sphinx. It's finding wisdom in the direct path, taking control in your center, you know, learning to take the driver's seat so that you can have victory and move forward. Perhaps this is an actual journey. You know, you could actually be moving somewhere. I would say not that fast, though. I would say it's stable, solid, and with wisdom. You know? Feeling every step of the way, but smoothly. I feel like this ride is smooth, Cancer. All right, let's go to the Angel Tarot and pull one more card for Cancer to sum up this reading and bring some more clarity into what's going on for the week for Cancer. The Queen of Earth, Cancer. So I feel like this is stability, maturity, sensibility, sensuality, creation, nurturing. It's an earth sign, but this is a general reading. So I feel like this is you, Cancer. It could be a woman around you. It could be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. It's the Queen of Earth, but it's somebody thoughtful, creative, sensible, warm. It's telling you to take time for those around you and take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. I want to say also a creative way. Perhaps you have challenges and you can be creative with the solutions. Let me look at this card. I feel like in this card, you, Cancer, are the creator in this situation. You're making magic in your own surroundings. You know, it's like you see a room and it's blank before, and you can visualize exactly how the room should look before anything is there at all. And when you put it together, what you actually create is even more beautiful than what you saw. Maybe interior design is important for somebody, or rearranging rooms, gardens. I feel like there's a lot of magic in your actual surroundings this week, Cancer. So pay attention to what you have in your surroundings to work with. You can make magic out of random things you find in your garage and make it beautiful and special. Perhaps there's something in your garage that's going to bring you something special later. I hope this was helpful, guys. I love you, and I'll see you soon.